We all love the Velveteen Dream. Well, I do anyway. Since his debut of his character in NXT, his personality, his charisma and his matches have taken NXT by storm. He's always in the match of the weekend conversation when he's involved in takeover shows. Just look at his last takeover match against Ricochet to see what I'm talking about. But with a bit of time until the next takeover, we're going to have a look at the top 5 possible opponents for Velveteen Dream for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. But just before we move on, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel and listen to the Kick Out podcast every week on iTunes and all good podcasting sites. And now we are on Spotify too. So let's get right into the list, and we'll start with number 5, Kona Reeves. Now this one is probably the most unlikeliest one from the list, but I thought I'd add it in anyway, because since becoming NXT's finest, Reeves has been on a bit of a run, a way to continue that push with the put him in a program with someone to lead to a match at TakeOver. The Dream could be that man. The Dream takes exception to Reeves' statement saying that he is the finest NXT has to offer, and Reeves is only a Hawaiian in a jacket with a few chains. You can have that one for free, Dream. It may not grab many people's attention, but with the Dream's ability to have fantastic matches, this could actually turn out to be a better takeover match than we'd all expect. Number 4, EC3. EC3 hasn't done a lot since his takeover debut in the ladder match for the North American title, which both men took part in and lost.
The Dream has no memory of that.
Since that match, EC3 hasn't had any feuds and wasn't on the TakeOver Chicago show either. A feud between these two could lead to some fantastic promos in the lead up and a great match at the TakeOver show as well. Number 3, Keith Lee. So we all saw Keith Lee in the crowd for the TakeOver Chicago show, and we all know that he's signing with NXT. What other way for him to start in NXT than to have a match with Velveteen Dream? Lee wants everyone to bask in his glory, but Dream only basks in his own glory, and using similar tactics he used with Ricochet, referencing his indie background, could help add fuel to this fire and pay off with a match at TakeOver, and these two could have a match of the year contender. Number 2, Johnny Gargano. Okay. I know these have already had a match in NXT and it was fantastic. If you haven't watched it, I'd recommend you do so straight after this video ends. But look how good this could be with a couple of weeks build and in a takeover setting where you could have a longer match time as opposed to the match time you'd get on NXT TV. Dream comes out saying that Gargano is nothing since losing at TakeOver Chicago, and now that it's Dream's time to shine and time for Gargano to go back to the bingo halls. The stuff these two could come up with could make this feud one of the best leading up to TakeOver, where they will undoubtedly have another fantastic match. And finally, number 1, Pete Dunne. Now this is my number 1 choice to face Velveteen Dream at the next TakeOver, and I'd imagine he's high on the list of a number of people too. Just imagine the Dream trying to get Pete Dunne to look at life through the Dream's eyes, all purple and all those different outfits, while Pete Dunne just wants to beat you up. A similar run-up to the match with Keith Lee, Dream could mention Dunne's indie background and the fact that he's from England where they don't do proper wrestling. And also just the ideas Dream could have for his attire alone makes this a must-see match, and their two styles together in the ring would lead to an instant classic. So what do you think of our list? Is there anyone we're missing? Do you disagree with any of our choices? If so, comment below or get us on Facebook or Twitter and talk to us there. Thanks so much for watching.